Hello everybody, welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews. Jason here bringing you today's video. So real fast, I don't want to make this too long for an intro, so I'm going to try and compress it. Thank you very much to our fans. Thank you very much to our patrons. Don't forget to check the links down below for links to today's book, any other applicable links. And don't forget to check the end of the videos for details on our contest. I'm going to be running a contest on the main channel, and I'm going to have a couple of contests on the Patreon, so don't forget to check that as well. Got a bunch of signed books and stuff that I want to give away. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. Don't forget to check those links down below, guys. Got more information down there. Catch you soon. So for today's book, I want to talk about The Reluctant Superhero by Levesque. I don't remember how I came across this book, but it's pretty cool. You guys know that the superhero genre is one of the many genres that I really enjoy. And this book, I came across it somehow, picked it up, and my usual, it's got to grip me within the first 20 pages. It did. It did. It absolutely gripped me. This one's going to be kind of tough. This might be a shorter review because it's going to be kind of tough not to give spoilers on the book as I discuss it, but it is set in a modern type world, our world, basically, our world adjacent, I would say. Modern type of world, modern technology, things along those lines. But we're in a world where superheroes and superpowers are established. They are heavily regulated, definitely established. We've got your villains, you've got your heroes, the usual thing. They're at the point where they're able to rank superpowers and abilities, types, relative strengths, overall strengths, and they have sort of these standards. You know, people can hold one major or one minor power, or, you know, three minor power, you know, kind of stuff. And we have our main character, Rand. Now, Rand is not a superhero. From what I recall, it's been a little bit since I read this, and a lot of books since. But from what I recall, he was a college student. He's a college student and a worker, and not superpowered. Now, thing is, he was superpowered, and he is superpowered, and he's extraordinarily superpowered, but his power level is at such a high level that he was actually able to fudge the mandatory, legally mandated test within the society at a certain age in order to hide the fact that he had any superpowers, because he's sort of anti-hero, anti-superhero, not quite anti-superpowers, because again, he has superpowers, but sort of anti-superhero. And especially realizing just how strong his powers are. He's more of an anti-government, kind of anti-government and Big Brother sort of thing. Naturally, he gets sucked into the superhero world, kind of by accident. Kind of deals with a girl, which is unsurprising because most of the things that we get sucked into throughout our lives tend to deal with a girl. At least in my life. And then, of course, eventually he has to come out, but he learns more about his powers. And the thing about Rand is, you could go so far as to say he has one major power, but that would be kind of, you know, really overarching thing. From their point of view, he would have multiple major powers, almost god level. There's almost no limit to his power, the way it's designed, and the abilities, some of the ancillary abilities he has in relation to powers. His power, aspects of his power actually deal with superpowers themselves, because he can control energy. Now, unlike most of the energy type superheroes in this particular world, he doesn't just have, you know, he's not lightning, you know, a lightning controller or a fire controller or a temperature or gravity controller. He can control all forms of energy. He can see all forms of energy. He can sense all forms of energy, and he can control all forms of energy. Now, one thing that does come up that's not really a huge major spoiler for this book is that he does also realize that he can see superpowers within people. He basically, the superpowers, the superheroic abilities that these people have are apparently energy based. It's almost like a tree within their bodies that he can see. He can see it, and he can manipulate it. He can manipulate it, and he generally doesn't. He has actually taken away somebody's powers once when they were, you could say, very, very evil. They weren't doing world-ending kind of stuff, but they were doing very, very, very evil type of actions. And they tried to do it to him, and he took their superpowers away. Now the thing with him is that while he can take superpowers away, he can't use what he takes. However, looking at their power tree, basically, their energy tree, however you want to call it, he is able at times to figure out how their powers work and could attempt to give it to himself. Now he had one attempt that didn't go very well on that, so he doesn't usually try. But what he can do is he can actually take that and put it in somebody else. So he can store people's powers and give them to somebody else. He can also improve somebody's powers if they have broken aspects to their powers, kind of a la Drew Hayes in the Superpowered series, where they have abilities but they couldn't control every aspect of it, if any aspect of it. Rand could fix it. Rand would be able to fix it. Not only would he be able to fix it, he would be able to strengthen their abilities a rank or 2 ranks, or possibly even to the pinnacle of the superhero world within this particular world. And those aspects make for some very interesting. At first it seems like this book is really a slice of life kind of thing, and then we start dealing with things like aliens and alien energies and how superpowers came to the world and what kind of consequences that can tend to have, and who exactly Rand is. And we do find out near the end who exactly Rand is, why he's got this absolutely incredible power set and can do such amazing things. And we discover that he's got a time frame, which I would hope is leading on to further books of what he's going to do with this time frame and how he is going to answer for these issues that are going to be coming up and have already come up. It's a lot of fun, guys. The Reluctant Superhero, D. Levesque, a ton of fun. Check the links down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now. Welcome back. So for our contests. So for the contest here on the main channel, I'm going to be running 2 contests for this month. The contest will end at the end of April. Just email me at reviewsin10@gmail.com. Put contest in the subject line so I do not skip past it. I do get a lot of emails. And I'm actually going to be running 2 contests. Email me for the first contest. Email me your suggestions for 4 categories of books. You don't have to send me 4 suggestions. Some people don't read certain categories, and that is certainly fine. Just email me your suggestions of books that I have not reviewed. Doesn't mean I haven't read them, but that I have not reviewed, in 4 genres: sci-fi, lit RPG, cultivation, and the harem lit. Of course, I'm missing fantasy, but that comes up a lot with cultivation and with lit RPG and with the harem lit, so I'm just kind of leaving that one out. And I will pick of my favorites out of that. I will pick a winner, and I have a signed copy of Advent 9 by T. Alan Horn, and that will be going to that winner. I do actually have a bunch of books for further contests as well, but it's a signed copy of Advent 9 by T. Alan Horn that I will send out to the winner. And the second contest going on the main channel is pick a book. Pick a book that you've read that I have not reviewed, and email me a quick little personal review. If you can talk me into reading that book, the winner of that one will receive a signed copy of J.J. Thorne's Apocalypse Assassin, right? Yeah, Apocalypse Assassin, which I've reviewed this one. I've also reviewed Advent 9. So again, put contest in the subject line, and if you're interested in maybe getting a complete set of Mickey Carre's or the Heavy Weight of It All Book 1, also signed, check out our Patreon. I've got 2 contests that will be going on there as well. Thanks everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the videos, and don't forget to email me. Bye now.